Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of E3 Minutes for Life. Standing here, I'm sort of on the top of a mountain, basically looking across a valley at the other mountains on the other side. And I look at that in correlation with how work sometimes feels, or a project sometimes feels. We're looking out and it seems so massive that we don't see individual things. We don't see individual trees, or we don't see individual rocks that could cause a problem. We just see the huge valley and the mountains on the other side. So as you attack different tasks, or especially longer term projects, I want to encourage you to look at it in kind of a different perspective than maybe this full view, the panoramic view. And that is to think of it in stages. Look and say, okay, this is a year-long project, but what's going to happen in the first half of the year? And then what's going to happen in the first 3 months? What's going to need to happen in the first month? And we're working backwards. We're doing backwards math to put it in place, but it's easier to manage the project, and it's even easier to manage people in segments rather than in long distances. And as you do that, I would encourage you, have checkpoints if you want to, kind of have a measuring stick every week, or even, some people every day, but every week or every day along the way, have certain milestones set in place. We want to be at this point by the end of the first month. So even if week number 1 or week number 3 is down, as long as those 4 weeks together accomplish that first segment. And when you look at it in segments, you want to celebrate small victories in those segments. And then as you get toward the end of the project, you should be on time, on pace. You should be still on course and aiming toward that final goal that you started out with. And that should give you the opportunity to finish in the right amount of time without letting it stretch out longer. Last thing I would say is, if you get into the middle of it and you begin to realize it seems like we really projected incorrectly. We thought this was going to take a year, it's going to take a year and a half, or we thought it was going to take a year, maybe we can do it in 6 months. Don't stick with that original time frame. Change your time frame, change your milestones, change the segments, and you'll increase your productivity tremendously. Hope this has been helpful to you. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us today.